the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cats taking on the Cobras. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Tommy Edman. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast the game in the GBL.
Yeah, why's that?
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Luis Ariz stands in. Williams puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And now it's Manny Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in 2 different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. How about a report on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. Base knock, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. He was late there, strike 1. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Caleb Ort gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Top of the second, and now the DH, Carlos Beltran.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Just missed. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt. And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Sosa makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Kevin Ginkel. This one lifted in the air, left field, Conforto. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Duke Snider now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Slider right there.
0-1.
Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to first. And that ends the inning. All set for the Kirby Yates gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Zach Neto in the box now. Takes strike one. That's in there. No outs. Runner on second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The other way. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Swing. And a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. They're down to their final strike. Doval is just one strike away.
No, that's in.
And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the American tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah. Like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Cairo taking on Boston. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Ariz stands in. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. 2 down. Now Machado up here.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
In the air, center field. Edman in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. 2nd inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Carlos Beltran. Crochet back to work. And there's the strike. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Christian Moore. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
1 out, base is empty. That one missed.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Michael Conforto in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Paredes fires across the diamond. 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ground ball up the middle. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Here comes the throw.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sosa towards the line, looking up. Back here, Citizens. Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Grabs it on the run. And a quick out, number one. Stepping in, Ted Williams. That misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Drops into the glove, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Outside with a breaking ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Duke Snider. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Josh Hader takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a foul ball. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. Outside. Ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
3-0.
That's in there. And now 3-1. And that's too high, ball 4.
Take your base.
Man at first. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Runner takes off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. Machado stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erceg.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Oh, he gloves it. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Around first, digging for two. There comes the throw, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Machado throws to first in time. They handle the bunt and get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Buxton swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up the middle, Neto on the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our...
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple shooters in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life, had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Boston going up against Lima. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Joe Boyle. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And we're underway. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sanoha makes the grab. One down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch just misses. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
The right fielder,
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Sanoja snags it on the run. Back here at El Diamante. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Junior Caminero leading things off and takes a strike. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Javier Sanoja. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nope. That just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Brandon Lau in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Center field. Buxton under it. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering way upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Garrett Clevenger. Ted Williams swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And now he's out trying to get back to third. And now the DH, Duke Snyder. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Alonso over at second, one down. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Now here is Isaac Paredes.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings through it, and back here in Lima. Now new pitcher on here, Chris Martin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Williams makes the grab, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a miss and a slider. Swing and a foul straight back. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just missing there. And a count 1-2. Hit in the air left field. Williams makes his way towards it. Makes the play. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Nen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Popped up, and that ball goes foul. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. First offering misses badly for ball one. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One strike away. Way outside. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Buxton headed for third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Raleigh, the next to hit, takes high for ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. He rocketed that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 2-1. Edwin Uceta into the game. So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and misses. Now it's going to be Preston Wilson.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Camilo Doval.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Up and in, ball 2.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1. That's inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Laser, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So
got him looking. 2 gone now. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Just off the inside edge. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning.
allergy, 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 allergy. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping, observating. I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the liar from afar. Watching myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen.